saa brano na asofo imam fo na CSOs ekeka de omo pede president Akufo-Addo ekeka de omo pede MPP etumi mpo ma president Akufo-Addo ultimatum as if say omo nchen na school na yenko print book ekura mi o saa book ekura mi physical education and health elective ni yenko print GS Naka Ministry of Education abai nakasa all the way from Jubilee House Ministry of Education Naka Ghana Education Service ni yenko tintim saa book
book better no
physical education and health
okay a textbook a teacher manual
okay
Ministry of Education
yes
physical education and health
when they try schools
senior high school
teacher ni bia what's the physical education and health saa woman we na behwe mu ya kire definition wo na de be kire no enso na ebreso na outro exam sa definition na be produce
okay
mbie krata fa to so miensa what
when tifias man wa kan so aka ho
in fact at the time the intercept is expose we the be hwe mu se President Mahama and then the Ministry of Education in Naka and the Ghana Education Service and the LGBT akwaku
so many ko hum ka
so me boa no correct
area okay
now what dey be the man one kasa me dey me kokan me say my bomb still na America
okay
na kind definition so just miensa definition 1 2 any gender identity what dey kind no
at the common terms na wa no
terms na wa
sex sexuality and
any gender identity
okay
we are siremu tiefo na say politics ni ya we NDC ni na wutie na say me dey kire oba na say bibia ya okia so we sofo we imam we control your hine na wutie na say president mama ebe dada o say ono no oba be semrade ayeyere LGBT na watu ase na so ono ne mpenso utumi tintim sakrata we di koma teacher for dey akire nkola na wi na say Ntim Fordjour kasa who say any politics
okay was it sex the biological and physical characteristics that define humans as female or male. These characteristics are caused by chromosomes hormone levels, reproductive stroke sexual organs and other physical traits. It also means the engagement in physical activities or behaviors involving sexual organs and often aiming for sexual pleasure or reproduction. Sexuality, a broad range of concepts okay related to sexual feelings, thoughts, attractions and behaviors toward other people. It includes sexual orientation, sexual behavior and sexual identity. Then gender identity, it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience of gender. Gender identity, it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience of gender which may or may not correspond with the sex assigned at birth. It can include being male, female or a blend of both. This concept goes beyond the binary notion of gender, that's male and female, and recognizes the diversity of gender experiences and expressions. It is it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience. Was it gender identity? They say, "Obet my your bar," and I'll bet my bema. They said, "Yeah, one." Now, so all man now would
just said, "Yeah,
it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience of gender, which may or may not correspond to the sex assigned at birth." And you see, "Bet I was a bema." Now, if you have a man who hold man out, nothing can say your bar. You better was all your bar. Name Mummo Martin can say, we a bema. You better was all your bar. You better take us in your bar, a champion bema, and a panel. And a panel, me a bema, no boys, my dindy, and you may not be your bar, and I joined it. That in Cano, I think Cano, and then you do 2 that's the gender identity. And yet, Daniel will say, you better we a bema, and that's your bar. No, but we hope to tell you your bar. We tell you your bar, me a bema, your bar, me a bema, anytime you did as you want. It's a luna dahano.
Now, also, over to me by a mirror number.
How can you was it can include being male, female, or a blend of both. It's nipa back what are you your bar as I say bema about now. Okay. It will be unisex.
Until Gordon. So
wow
nana wo fa se unua kuma ewo school na se president Mahama etumi hwe wanim we copyright 2025 2025
o ma be ye
na se president Mahama etumi hwe wanim ko print we e de ko manum ye de kire no na se wo se wo ya ni sini nti de ka no ye mfa ensem pankodo a ye de fa obani no mu wi a sika bia ni wa betumi de akosesa
March 2025 president Mahama shia Catholic Bishop Conference e ka cho mo se ade ne ye private members bill no de o pese wo de ba as government sponsored bill but wo sas wo kana mujidi na mo expect wo de ba na ko si sen
de wo de wanu aka no ne original subu atan
okay
enti no asofo me koye no sabia wo mo ankase president Mahama chinchina koye government sponsored bill for bray wo me de mo ka ne se de wo be promise ye bra na ye nto aban so be sign no and I was trying to be trying to say bill ne kura no parliament de command president Kufuado e wo Jubilee House and na also on sign no fa bill no free na nim no on sign then sign china and na de oba at the Jubilee House into one so na akọ de aba be sign eni nya gidi de to mawo and the bill na wo say de command president Kufuado na da Jubilee House na president Kufuado so on sign one ba be president na Jubilee House so na we sign my tititia
but since as was sign yeji because I didn't know
me so just say tititia na so for na de call Catholic Bishop Conference one as yes I don't know ye de command president Kufuado e Jubilee House or say on sign and amutu futu de gu Ghana for nyina ni and obi agi tu say ye de bill no command president Kufuado say on sign and ye 20 na ban na Mahama akọ sign
o ba na Jubilee House
zin wa ba na da hono sign mai e no ni asem mu ne ko ka kire no
okay
na oyi ano se bill no afempo de hu hia kra se be sign be mpo because ka de we de curriculum e de ko kire wo mu anka hu hia curriculum
se ye
no afi wa ye afi o de say wo mu further e bi o san ka kire wo se even private members bill no di kind of promise wo ne kra no limitations wo because I know ya control a bill ntino I will say onu aka sample person sansebo bill say wa be president die onu the government sponsored bill ba enu mu du so be man attorney general instruction man de aba ba pem ne ama na bra ya ni mu say ko de government sponsored bill be ba ni nyina no ene ka kire ni say when asia bill no president Kufuado ne saso no so on sign so wa be sign and Amayaga majority leader so I bill mo na man sign mo and the pass man mo so mo sign and until yan sign na wahi so e president Kufuado office Jubilee House and as president Kufuado so all ko wan fa paper bi an ko fi
wan fa safo no so an
until na wo to on ko sign e wa na president Mahama say that bi ade no enye lu president Kufuado
what make so kan
e no wan so that mama mfa bi dia mesem say me sign I don't know and me do president Kufuado
and we jam
say until that time one president Mahama na kasa ba ye be kan no kure wom after say we twa ntro dia be win power no na double fran penny bi atiri mo Ghana say president Kufuado man ko dan nim and was on sign
yes some look
at ye propaganda now benefit we after they say that be man na de that so that parliament na say the mo kan ye chile Ghana for na yentro and our parliament dia yen sam famra foforo and you see the beba foforo ye de ko foforo nso a sen card no ye the same old bill na ka pese wa sign and also tinye ba hu bia no from high court and the appeals court they call all the way to supreme court nso ebia wie no at the time we are getting to the end of the year now parliament no I expire wie no Sabria Supreme Court are pronounced we can be any almost say it doesn't affront any human rights. It doesn't affront constitution. And in tia maybe I say organ as one man on it. And ya almost just a man there to go. And you know, so we say yes, some farmer the aba. Yeah, they call ya Gordon. Oh, Kaya. Other people on the day better so Speaker of Parliament in the majority leader who are no bufu.
I'm not one at the bay.
So why are they buy? Na bill we wan dey buy son and trust in here for Jubilee House aba na mo agenda no yele dey say Jubilee House dey mamo na enye priority Munyin film delete when I can say more advertise it. Until one and source come delete. Got it. In parliamentary practice from pre-independence to independence era. And then Bepim in the fourth Republican. So be better other people in swat. Say and then pose come once more.
That's what
coping better 3 months.
Some become
when the first time be better other people so mobility. The night I cannot dear the NDC in opposition. Bill now almost say ya cannot dear ma enti omu ba be sign intentem press kufa don sign intentem and then abaya chiwa de e mo mpe na ni pa he other people so na be to other people so a omu delete free so edim bosumen so twa ho akoni abasa ne ye ma ho pressure ne ye ma ho pressure ne ye ho press conference answer omu ma kwan e dia ma be to other people ne so e be to other people ne so wi ya e mo refer the ma constitutional legal committee a so ne enu no ba be meeting afrese Ntim Fordjour oni unu anuma mo sponsor bill no mo mra ni hu abobo a afi na me sabe e ba be kan
it was like a stage bang
internet so our first reading now mo refer the man committee ye ntim ho asem bi se ne NDC for say wo mo ba betro letter of invitation the amma me Ntim Fordjour ne other sponsors no se mo mra emesiaye na ye consideration of the bill afei na me saba
okay it's ye no ba ye no government at the bills biaba ama ma pass of parliament
now Rev is a good board bill by one day now up to 2 a.m. and they pass it out. There are many bills, security and intelligence agencies bill, and it's so many bills within a short time they pass the amount. And you know, see, I'm buying one on a priority.
Yes,
and on the agenda.
He's been truthful with that.
No be on the LGBTQ teacher manual. I say no, we try and trust I recall statement for settings keke. And media statement busy we recall for a teacher for physical education and
that's what
say back 1 page in one be film and that's what we change
and that's what we charge
say ka mistake say ko mo pam director general of naka say I don't want you not now on approve
one for the Spanish basa bi ba
oh say I don't instruction on the man you know there's no way a mistake enka naka yen sakeno gs yen sakeno but a deliberate into instruction if you through it is a was sacked and also be you to
Lincoln University for a Castle Man Award or Colombia no Castle Man Award Becca be 2 days no so and I'm say sa sebuno at that parliament in Tino or my or moon for award and
when let be a Lincoln for cancer Gordon when let be a Lincoln University across say Mampeni Mahama LGBT bill at the parliament in tea. Yeah, mount. Yeah, mount.
No can say.
Na South Korea for man doctors no. Na bill na parliament.
I never can say.
When will let be on can be.
That me will write up be.
Write up a Lincoln University for natural.
The write up was based on
headline. The Ghana embassy in America and headline. I dare them to produce any letter from Lincoln University. Communicator say President Mahama ako pass LGBT bill bi ntino ye fama no President Mahama no LGBT bill be no pass
but na so free bi so
bill be no introduce
obusi ye born about say why ya there
that's a hypocrisy hypocrisy at a time when president and then the ministers and then the director general and appointees ne naka no Ghana Education Service and they say wicked definitions we our Bible mu ewo Quran ewo amamrem e dey asem at a time one Gordon at a time one a man say me free South Africa aba be fefi o ma no ewo national security zones a cameras bobo ho na wo mo e ka se obi a wo so ho be emprenan e video twitwa mfoni se wa ye ge bia biem brana ya ma independence biem na ye dey when Black Star Square independent arc Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum baby your mind sunsum kese yese ye de independent sunsum ni try from aseye ebe ye nyina wiye obi anka hwe ankyere wom at the time on wiye NDC aban eko United Nations Human Rights Council eko to LGBT aba omudwane ye absent free hu antumi enya kokuduru anto aban fantia LGBT na se we sofo na se we mamu ha at the time when 2nd and 3rd April year International Conference on LGBT Activism eba so kurom ha na so so we sofo na do sa ko se letter se wo bo mampani mahama baso a na nyanya atwo
but enti said the sama wo keka ne sisi se enye abani priority Felix Kwacho Fosu also be say enye abani priority because we are talking about bread and butter issues. Question people say now 2 years ago na man na Ghana na bread and butter issues na Ghana.
Basic needs. What is basic needs?
So basic needs that na
umasua apomodin adwumasem ani ade at a time when COVID-19 atwa se oman bia so ama oman bia sikasem nkokoma woso na Ghana ye pe kwan betumi asa asori agina brane amanfo bi be 6 months 8 months omu tumi nkwa adwuma enso President Kufado etua omuka 6 months be 8 months at a time na ahokyere aba because of COVID-19 President Akufo-Addo pre kwan obefa so mpo atua free water bill and free electricity bill otua in several months they ma Ghana for so the be ya omukum bedwedwe wom several people in the private sector elusu wo adwuma no sabre no na bread and butter issues no na anye priority sabre ni basic needs anye sabre no na nisi President Mahama say LGBT must be the biggest priority they hear the promises then I was about my inflation swati una asie so ama exchange rate swati una asie so abeli so mine so nko mine edi mu a Nkasabri, will you still be talking about say basic needs and your priority? Didn't we have basic needs in 2024 when you said that LGBT must be the priority? Didn't we have basic needs in this country? A brana will say Ghana for book say we ba sign LGBT from 2024 bepimne then asesa e wo memu ha and all of a sudden you know abuano say any pana ni sunko eyini so ani sonko wada da Ghana for adwom vote awini de wo se enye wahiasem me kai President Mahama say 93% of the population Afrobarometer survey CDD Ghana ayeye no omo say Ghana ha 93% of the population say we NDC ni we MPP ni aye chiwade we kremoni we Kristo ni we traditionalist LGBT chiwade kese amodin kese na say amodin enra amodin it will never change. The Esro Mampeni say he should realign his priorities. One setting the priorities he now map me try to find vote. Now we now say about the trust and ye jao. Ye the will be your best said ye can in 2017 August and I me hold my first press conference on LGBT. Sabene wa bem. Abra na me deputy minister for education. My buying also may press conferences several times on LGBT. First time I'm consistent on it. The same fire, the same steam, the same zeal. Pepper me this start the same thing. And the President Mahama, yeah, mama that Ghana for.
Sam George way.
Yeah, and be a friend.
Mr. Budan to Parliament.
Also, on the number.
That's all room what did the friend crowd on fire.
Nah, and your friend, not the obey.
What did?
Yeah, can I say? Pressure, President Mahama, be my pressure. Yeah, here's someone. So you NDC ni now so be my President Mahama pressure never hin we suffer now the preach the TI and Dr. Baumia ye kremoni ye ma kremoni media so ye be ma Kristo ni na e ba be say LGBT ma the preach the indoctrinate the ye bibia agenda na the mod set ye na ma wi ma ukọ Senegal Dr. President Dasiru Faye kremoni. And so 2026 yeah, was some den on LGBT. Jail term no 10 years. Ghana had the equal ye guso a 3 years.
10 years.
10 years. And the Cremonina must pe Cremoni president to Ghana ham. More assemblies of God Christo ni no na oba be semran. Ono ba ya o se enye ne priority to a year free table ni so. Na Cremonina ono be ye president Senegal na de. Ono tumi agina ne na so. Nti se we wa asese mre mu odene Kristo ni na wo so we sofo we de oye bia wo ye campaign de man no ono ba ya abetintim sakra tade ama de say wo mu ono no say LGBT enye priority bi ewi eno nti sa double standards ni hypocrisy no se we sofo na mfo aso de pia bontina kasa me no I gave them the benefit of the doubt all this while because from the time President Mahama can say enye priority no na me hwe ni mu se within a certain time no come be ba be ka bibi na twan may some more the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Somebody a press conference a baby some be mu de go ho obi anso e won the benefit so video no hu ya wa bachira hu in the Christian Council of Ghana GPCC and all the ecumenical bodies and the chief imam office and the imams and the coalition and all the stakeholders and they are himful and will be sorry it can be the MPP will be sorry the year demonstration the tia MPP no some prayer nipa no more campaign man no and they more promising no in the as recent last week here more letters miensa from Christian Council of Ghana, from Assemblies of God, and from Catholic Bishop Conference more the board na bason or say then na more candy actually no sasa we see your president Kufaro mpenso a enka oye na be si ha senka president Kufaro etintim krata bi say e de kokyere your school for dia enka oye ne all hell will break loose senka president Kufaro etumi gina ba bi tumi nya kokudo hwa sofo Ghana fo nyanim ani man fo anim ka kyere omo say LGBT enye priority enka nsema be si ha ka demonstration akoso entini yesre impeni fast for say yemma nokre enye nokre de ye nokre enu ano ese ye nokre ne
yes
baby a wugina enu ano ese wugina enne enti everybody must come out anya sa ebemi beso no 2028 enya ade a wo ba begina baby aka se ekoto makremoni kotuma kristoni nipa na wo ka kire no obeso re gina wa sorry dem ho wa reply
of course
say the same way na mo dada ye mi bi atwa mu se enkoto mu obi na nipa no ba obeye obetu LGBT ase mama yetuma ni wi ye no ono so ba ya obetintim hu book de mai mofra ono no ba ya okọ UN ko dwane free vote hu ono no ba ya South Africa man te befefe wo mu ano ono no ba ya international conference a baso under President Kufuor saki wo mu ntumi anye under President Atanos saki wo mu ntumi anye no under President Mahama watumi am wo aye no bibia ntumi ankoso enti no untumi sama meka ni bibiu enkyere wo asofo mpenifo please speak out imam for please speak out traditional rulers please speak out and bibia officer de ekoso no enye no this is the time we have to speak out yam preserve ya anya ne sa ne kase politics ni interest and we any appointment and we pay we na we nya contract na we pay we and bibi ni other things intino ye ba be jane sa e bedum pempenso bi no Ghana ha ya sebese just like other countries from 20-30 years obe ko nya indigenous people sabi you because bema ware bema oba ware oba nti obi ani wa na setre ntino be yakran no mankasa o masiasi